been doing?
I forgot the script.
Well, welcome back to Studio One. Do you want to catch your breath quickly, or are you okay?
We're okay. Yeah, let's get there. No, I've just lost it.
Now, as New Year's Eve approaches, we get excited but also confused. We know that we want to go out, but what on earth should we do?
I can tell you. Let's hear some of the options now from an expert in going out, for that matter. It is Athlan's Sarah Swain, who's not out at the moment. She's here to tell us what to do, to mark our card, as it were. Good to see you.
Indeed, you too.
Before we go anywhere with your great advice that you put together for a great little feature in the magazine, what's your best bit of advice to people going out? Because New Year's Eve can be a bit of a letdown every now and then.
Definitely, it can. I would say plan ahead and get there early. We all know what it's like to be stuck on Shakeside Road trying to get to a party or something. So definitely, maybe leave a couple of hours before you need to make sure you don't miss out. Or if you don't want to go out, maybe start arranging a fab house.
And the one I always say as well, prepare to stick around a little longer than expected as well, isn't it?
Maybe try and pre-book somebody to come pick you up. We don't
carry some comfortable shoes for ladies.
Exactly, like the ones you just had, for sure.
Just book in for the night.
Maybe book a nice hotel.
Would you say it's also advisable to attend to a big party, something that's close to your neighborhood, so that in case you can't find taxis?
Perfect, being able to walk home, that would definitely be my ideal choice for sure.
Great.
Starting with the ideas out there, there are a number. I'm a little bit surprised there aren't more big gigs around town, but having said that, Sandance have come to the party yet, haven't they?
Yes, it's going to be a hot ticket. They've got the British singer Emily Sandé. Now, you might have seen her. She was at the Olympics, at the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony. She's everywhere at the moment, and they've got her for New Year's Eve, so that's definitely going to be a big ticket. They've also got some DJs as well, like Paul Oakenfold and Pete Tong. So whether you want to dance or see Emily, there's definitely going to be a lot on there for you.
Good place to see the fireworks as well, though.
Yeah, I think besides the Burj Khalifa, that would be the second best place to watch it from. Sandance is always busy. I mean, it's never a letdown, but what's the ticket pricing?
Yeah, it's $395 if you get them in advance. So I think you can get them on the door as well if it doesn't sell out. But definitely, maybe start thinking about buying them now.
Okay.
What about taking it down a level, maybe, if you don't want to be spending the big bucks, if you don't want to be there from afternoon all the way through? I mean, where can you get some good, honest Irish fun?
Yes, an Irish crack, they call it,
crack,
I think.
yes.
The Irish Village, of course, where better for a party? They definitely know how to throw a good New Year's Eve bash, and they've got bands including the Maple Jacks lined up, and it's only 150 dirhams if you get your tickets in advance. They've also got lots of food stations to keep you going until midnight, so I reckon that will be another great place to go.
Okay, a good outdoor venue, isn't
Definitely,
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
And now a lot of the people who visit Dubai for the first time, Atlantis is definitely one of the hot favorites. So tell us a little bit about Dive into 2014 at Atlantis.
That's right. If you really want to splash out, they are having a gala dinner, and let me check, it's 3,200 dirhams. But they are planning to hold the world's biggest firework display. They've just announced this since Dubai got the Expo, and it's going to be the biggest ever stage. So if you want to splash out, then maybe that is a place to do it.
Wow.
So that's up at Atlantis.
That's right.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
But I suppose you're going to have that once-in-a-lifetime experience, aren't you?
You can say you were there for the world's biggest firework display.
And you will have fireworks, and you can probably hear Sandance as well, just over
I'm
the
sure,
corner.
maybe you could go to both.
And in terms of food, I suppose you're just going to get the option of Taste of the World, are you?
Yes, I think they're going to have lots of live cooking stations. I'm sure there's going to be everything that you could
What
imagine.
about kids? I mean, do they allow kids in?
Yeah, I think they allow kids. A lot of the places that we have mentioned in the magazine as part of our top 20, we've mentioned if they allow kids as well. There's lots of family things going on, for sure. So you can definitely find somewhere to take everybody.
Great.
Next on the agenda, we spoke about the Irish Village. I want to take a step back, if we can, to another Irish institution around town. Two of them now, where you can get double crack, because McGettigan's has made a name for itself over the last couple of years as one of the go-to venues, hasn't it, around town?
Definitely. It's
for a good fun. And will it be value for money again?
Yeah, definitely. You can go to the World Trade Centre branch, which of course is the newer one, or the original JLT branch. Now, the one at JLT, they're charging $499 for a buffet and unlimited drinks, whereas if you go to the newer one, it's only $299 and you can party the night
The newer
away.
one is the one in next to Trade Centre, is it?
That's right.
Oh, okay, great. So that's a good price.
Definitely.
And from what time to what time is it?
I think it starts early evening and goes on all night, I expect.
Past midnight,
you know what
that's
they're
for
like?
sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely past
I think
midnight.
8 till midnight for that particular one as well. And as you said, I mean, it goes back to Ash's point that they are in 2 sort of areas around town that are very much populated, whether it be up at JLT, whether it be down at World Trade Centre, so easy to get to, especially the metro as well.
Easy to walk home or get the metro. Indeed.
Yeah,
Okay.
metro's staying open longer. On
It
New
is.
Year's Eve as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that info.
Not at all. If you'd like any other traffic updates, I can tell you. No, we're all good tonight, actually, yes.
All right, so this whole New Year's plans is going to be a bit bumpy because now we spoke about something that's slightly cheaper. Now let's move a bit high end up there. What about atmosphere?
Atmosphere, of course. You don't just want to see the Burj Khalifa. If you want to be inside the Burj Khalifa for the amazing fireworks, you can get a table for dinner or drinks at Atmosphere. Now, if you really want to splash out, 4,000 dirhams will get you dinner on a table by a window, so you can see everything that's going on.
But can you see it while you're in it?
Well, presumably you can look down and see them going off below you. So bit of a different perspective on New Year, and I'm sure you can see all the crowds below and the fountains and everything. So would it be a bit different?
Be a nice take. Be memorable, that's for sure, wouldn't it? Yeah. And I wonder if you can sort of squeeze in for a little less and sort of sit.
You can
behind a
indeed
pillar.
for 300. You
Behind
can
a pillar,
you
just
can
go
just
around
go
the
for
corner
drinks.
there.
Yeah, just have a little peek around.
Have a look around people's, yeah, and annoy everyone else because you go right up to the window, don't you? Yes. Finally, let's take it down a notch. Maybe you've got a plane to catch. Maybe you'd like a venue quite near to the airport. Maybe you're looking to head off and spend New Year's Eve in another part of the world on the same night.
Indeed.
Where can you do that?
You could go to the famous Warehouse.
Okay.
It's a very popular brunch venue at Le Méridien on Airport Road, and they are charging $699 for all you can drink, all you can eat, and they're going to have DJs there getting the party started.
And what time does that start?
I think that starts at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Not
7
bad. It's a
p.m.
pretty good deal.
All the way through to the wee small hours of the
That's
morning.
right.
3:45. I'll be well in bed by then. That's for sure. Wrapped up with my Ovaltine by then. That's for sure. There's so much going on. I mean, there are so many congregations, if that's the right it is, I think it is, yes, of people around town. I mean, Burj Khalifa has got to be one of the focus points.
Yeah, that's going to be the centre of the celebrations, I think, whether you're just passing it, taking quick pictures, or whether you're going to actually head down there. So, of course, you can go and just catch the fireworks and have a quiet night maybe at one of the restaurants down there.
Yeah, and maybe
and what about places like Medina Jumeirah and Souk al Bahar?
Yes, imagine that has heaps of things going on. All the different restaurants have different things going on. Maybe check their website. I know they've got all the listings up there, different options, lots of things for families as well. So, yeah, that's a good place.
Just going through the list, the other things that we couldn't get to. Zoom, we've got bits and pieces going.
That's right.
Zabil Sarai, New Year party, DWTC. There's so much, not enough time. Buy the magazine, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. Buy our next issue. We've got a special festive guide with all your New Year's details in.
Great. Something for everyone and to suit most budgets, I would say.
Indeed.
Facebook.com/Studio One Live is where you can get details of that edition of Achlan. Thank you very much indeed for being with us.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Time now for a quick break. When we come back, Tom heads to the kitchen to make some pasta.
I forgot to tell Dominica to put the pasta on.
Oh,